Welcome back to the fight recap of Deontay Wilder versus Derek War Chisora, aka also known as Del Boy, as we say back in the UK. We call him Del Boy. So what did I think to the fight? Well, if you haven't watched it yet, Derek Chisora lost via split decision. So Deontay Wilder won. That was both of their 50th fights. And I'll be completely honest with you, from a technical standpoint, the fight was not that great. By the way, it is Autism Month. It's not just Pride Month or whatever. So I am wearing my autism acceptance shirt, as you can see. Got the little thing on it here. So shout out to anyone out there that's got autism. And I think you're supposed to wear blue for Autism Month, but obviously this is not blue, but it's still giving a shout out to those that have it. So my son has got autism, so that's also another reason why I'm doing this. And then we support some things to do with some like 5K runs for people with special needs and stuff like that. So I'm just letting you guys know, public service announcement. Just to bring awareness to it, since a lot of people, it's been going up, the amount of people that have autism today versus what it was just 10 to 20 years ago. Anyway, back to the fight. So from a technical standpoint, it really was terrible. I mean, maybe not terrible, but Derek Chisora is so slow. His feet are very slow now. So he just comes forward, weave in, and then trying to throw that big overhand right. It was very easy to see it coming. Deontay's feet and his movement aren't what it used to be, but if that version of Del Boy fought Usyk, he would be knocked out. Whereas the first fight they had, he went the distance. Now, as for Deontay, all he was doing all night was just holding his left hand out here and just pouring, but he wasn't actually throwing, bam, a proper jab. He just was pouring all night and then trying to come with a big right. But it's amazing to me that a guy with that reach advantage, I've got long arms too, but that kind of reach advantage doesn't actually know how to actually throw the jab and make it count. With Derek having short arms and just coming in like this, he could have used that to his advantage, bam, and been throwing it, bam, all night, bam, and actually making it count. Instead, he's just, So I hated that about the fight. What I did like about the fight was it was entertaining. It had slips, it had spills, it had guys falling out the ring. They was wrestling each other. They was holding a bit too much for my liking. But that was smart on Wilder's part, because it stopped Derek from getting so much inside work. He just tied him up. Also, I think for a 40-year-old man or 42 years old, Deontay Wilder is in great physical shape. His muscles, his leanness, he's still in really good shape. Even though his legs are all skinny and spindly, you got to admit, he looks fantastic, just like AJ does. If he actually had a jab to go with that right hand and not this pouring thing, just like getting the distance, if he actually had a real jab like, say, Lennox Lewis, I think he would be elite. I don't think he's really ever been elite because he's never really fought guys in the top 10. So I don't want to say that he's an elite fighter, even with all his knockouts, because I just think most of them were tomato cans that he was fighting. They weren't really top of the top guys. And I think he would have lost his belt a long time ago if he was fighting the top guys. But it was entertaining. I think Wilder still does have power. Wilder definitely still has a decent amount of speed, but his footwork is not that great. But I really do actually want to see Wilder versus AJ. I think it's a waste of time Wilder fighting Moses Atoma. He is so light on his feet. He's so powerful. He attacks. He's high. He's low. He's gifted with both hands. Wilder can't handle a Moses Atoma. Plus, you know, he's like 20 years older than the dude. So it's not a good fight for him. Maybe him fighting Usyk because it's a big money fight and people will watch it. That's decent. But let's be honest. Let's get the AJ fight. Let's get AJ Wilder before they're both done. Let's get AJ Fury before they're all done. Let's make these big fights because that's what the people want to see. That's what guys like me want to see. That's what guys like you who are interested in boxing, especially heavyweight boxing, that's what we want to see. But Wilder versus Atoma is a bad matchup. Now, do I think that Wilder can beat AJ? AJ's chin is a little bit suspect. So I think if he hits him with one of them big shots on his temple, AJ's going to be dizzy and Wilder will be able to finish him. But overall, I think AJ will be so wary of that power that I think that he will actually have his defense ready. Unlike when he fought Daniel Dubois and he basically underestimated him. And AJ's boxing skills way higher than Wilder's, and his boxing IQ is higher. Let's just be honest. Let's call a spade a spade. I've knocked Deontay Wilder for his lack of skill, but what I won't say is he's got a chin, he's got a granite chin, and he's got a heart of a warrior, and no one can deny that. I mean, he fought Fury, got knocked out, fought him again, he went all the way. He basically fought till he couldn't fight anymore. You saw with him and Chisora fighting, they've both got hearts of warriors. You cannot knock that. And AJ, even fighting Daniel Dubois, he got up 4 or 5 times. So that would be the fight I would want to make. It'd be a fight of the ages for the old war horses. Let's get it done. Let me know what you guys thought of the fight. Comment, subscribe.